And so what we're doing is we're testing and testing and testing. And that's what dog training is not for our own good. It does build a relationship on a side note, but if we live in an area where there's going to be all these things going on, we want to make sure that we're testing our skills and testing our training to make sure we're successful in realistic environments. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the coolest dog training channel right here on YouTube. I'm Tom Davis, America's Canine Educator. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be episode number 2 of the dog that we're working here in beautiful but hot Virginia. This dog, again, just so you guys know, was an hour away from being euthanized, a very young, sweet dog. And I'm going to bring you through the entire process of how to introduce the foundational commands and beginning relationship building techniques and skills to build the best relationship and the best training with any new dog. But don't forget everything that we've worked on. So just heel, sit, stay, making sure that you're being super positive when she's doing good, and then also making sure that you're on top of her when you're healing her and all that stuff. And I'll let you do your thing. All right, come back this way. Okay, stop. So see how I want her a little bit more engaged with you. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to do that back and forth thing to keep her engaged. Because I don't want you, like if you're watching her behavior, she's not with you at all. Yeah. So I don't want to go into there if we're already starting there. So you can even use this area right here where it's shaded to get her engaged with you where she's paying attention. Okay. And just remember, try to look where you're going. Yep, there you go. I'd be afraid of you walking out into the street like that. Good. And then try to go the other way and tell her to heel. No, turn, remember how we did upstairs in the little area? Just go back and forth and break your traditional. So just turn the other way, tell her to heel. Good, pop, pop. Do the same thing. There you go, nice. Go the other way. Good. So see, now you're all twisted. Yeah. So when you turn, make sure you're turning, like when you come out this way, you turned in this way and then you switched everything. So when you turn, just turn this way and then this way and just keep it in the same rotation. Good. Good. There you go. Perfect. Yep. Good. And then just keep doing that. So what we're doing is basically when she came out, she was because the squirrels are over in this area and that's where they primarily live. So she got really excited. So instead of going into that area with her into that heightened, stimulated state of mind, what we're doing is we're slowing the process down and we're treating this as a bridge. This whole piece of property is a bridge to the main distracted, stimulated area. And we're gonna wait until we're under control and engaged with the handler before we enter that area so we have the control that we need to be successful. Pop, good. So make sure like when she's hanging off at the end, give her that little pop. She's doing good. But see how she's kind of like, okay, this is boring. That's good, because now she's with you. So go ahead and stop and then do some sit stays. Sit. Yes, all the way, good girl. Well done, stay.
Stay.
Good.
Good stay.
And you can even take that food and just give her a little bit, good stay.
Good stay. Good stay for you.
Good. And then just sidestep this way. Just keep testing her and testing her and testing her. Good stay. And then give her a little bit more. Good. Wonderful. Perfect. And just hold this for another 10-15 seconds and then give her a break this way.
Good stay.
So the big test is going to be that area out there where all the fun creatures are living, all the squirrels, the prey drive kicks in, the distraction kicks in, the smell kicks in, all the sensations go firing off. And so what we're doing is we're testing and testing and testing. And that's what dog training is not for our own good. It does build a relationship on a side note, but if we live in an area where there's going to be all these things going on, we want to make sure that we're testing our skills and testing our training to make sure we're successful in realistic environments. Going out for a walk where there's going to be other dogs, there's going to be other people, there's going to be distractions, squirrels, birds, worms, velociraptors, T-Rex, whatever. There's going to be stuff out there that's going to test your training. So right now we're testing and testing and testing. So when we go into reality, she's going to know what we expect from her, and she's going to be a lot more successful. Where if you actually, what a lot of people do, dog owners, is they test and they try to learn in that environment. So it's much like trying to learn how to play basketball playing LeBron James and his squad. It's not gonna work. You have to teach and learn and adapt certain foundational skills before you actually go out into reality. So that's what we're doing. Good. Okay, so give her a little break, let her chill out for a second. Good, so she's slowing down a bit. Okay, go ahead and just do a sit stay whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Super serious question. Do you think puppies are cute? If you do, smash that subscribe button. And if you don't, leave a comment below. Good girl. Good. Stay. Good. Pop it right there. Good. And you can use, yep, good. Stay. And then you can just drop the leash. And square up with her and just, put her back into a sit. You can just grab, so use your leash, because this is your extension. So when like you're here and she gets up, boom, you pop her right there. Because if you get into a habit of every time, like this works best, but try this first. So she knows that, because then when she gets accustomed to, you have to touch me to get me to stay, then she's gonna catch on to that. And it's the same thing with the, it's the same thing with the leash, except this is punishment. This really is just kind of like forcing. Okay. So if you're in this predicament, use the leash, but then if she's like, make me, then you can use the back end. Okay. Good stay. Now call her to you and just back up. Tell her to come. Ready, come. Good, back up, back up, back up. There, good. Now just pay her. So the reason why I had you back up was because it bridges what we were doing yesterday. Remember when we were like making her chase us around? Because again, you have an animal, there's little flies going around and she's really distracted. And if we're like, Freya, come, she's gonna be like, okay, why? Right? But if you're like, come, like that, and you just bring the dog right to you, nothing else is going to matter. Because if there was another dog behind you, or there was somebody over there doing jumping jacks or something, she's going there. Because you're like at a level 2 and you want to be like at a level 10. You got a young adolescent dog that's basically coming to you off leash. Because what I'm setting you up for is I'm setting you up so you can do this from here to that wall, where you say stay and wait, and then you say come, and the dog, you want to become a target. Like, yeah, come, yeah, like that. That's why when we teach puppies with like target toys, like a tug toy or a pillow or a bite pillow, when we do police work and things like that, we're constantly making noises to get them onto you, because in the future, when they chase a bad guy, they're not gonna come up and come bite some 4-year-old girl in the face and rip her to the ground. We want the guy to be engaged, like be a target. So you're moving and you're constantly drawing the dog towards you instead of just being, come. Because then they're gonna be like, okay, right? So just try to make it a little bit more exciting for her. And I'm gonna have you work all this out. I'm not gonna do anything or say anything unless you want me to, but I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna let you work this out. So this is the area where you guys saw in the beginning of yesterday's video of the squirrels and all the livelihood out here. So AKA this is like her test. This is the area where her prey drive kicks in, and this is where she really gets really stimulated and excited. So this is the big test for them. So I'm gonna let them do their thing and see how they do. See that? She's just so like looking for all these things, and she's like, why are we sitting when there's all these things to chase around? So like all this stuff, a lot of times, so the good thing about doing these out-of-state things and these things where we it's a crash course, is you're seeing the immediate reasoning why we're doing the foundation. A lot of times when people come into my training school, we'll do 5 sessions within 2 months, and I'll do heal the first session, sit and stay the second session, sit and stay and place the third, etc. And then they don't get it. They don't get the big picture. With here, you're seeing in 24 hours why we did the foundation of heal, sit, stay, etc. Because now you just applied everything, because she didn't know anything 24 hours ago. Yeah. So taking all of the information that we put separately and together to making this one big thing in 24 hours has now given you the opportunity to come out here and work. Yeah. Where before people get really frustrated because they don't know. And she was thinking, that was it. She was acting so fast, she had no consciousness of like, you're attached. Why are you attached, right? Like what let go. There's this squirrel and why are you? And now there's that structure that dogs crave so desperately, and they need so desperately, because there's a reserve now. Well, that's what we were just talking about, is when she came in here, she had a little bit more reserve. She was still like, where are they? And she was being a dog, which was, we never want to take that away, but she had more reserve where she was constantly checking in with you because of the practice that we did. So that was great. You guys did awesome. Oh, hello there again. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, clicking the little notification bell somewhere that's down here to notify you guys every single time that I upload so you don't miss anything. Of course, liking this video and leaving your dog training questions below, I will answer them. I truly do appreciate you guys checking me out. Thank you so very much, and I will talk to you next time. Wait, before you leave, don't forget, cop yourself some No Bad Dog Birch at buynobaddogs.com.